حي على الفلاح.
Yet Allah says the most basic thing, the month of Ramadan is the one in which Quran was sent down as guidance for humanity. Why are we being told something so basic? Because in this month, it's like you start all over again, like you don't even know this Quran. You recite it like you've never recited it before. You reflect on it like you've never reflected on it before. You memorize it like you've never memorized it before. You cry over it like you've never cried over it before. It is a refresher. It's not just another Ramadan, it's a new life for you. Where does taqwa live? Where does the Quran live? Where does the Quran live, guys? In the heart. بَلْ هُوَ آيَاتٌ بَيِّنَاتٌ فِي صُدُورِ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمِ. These are clear ayat that live in the chests of people that have been given knowledge. You want this heart, not only to have taqwa and fight your body, but to fight your body, your heart has to be strong. To be strong, your heart has to be fed. What does it have to be fed? The Quran. You're starving your body and you're feeding your heart. That's what you're doing in Ramadan. So he says, whoever witnesses this month, then your throat loses, your stomach loses, your temptations lose, and your heart wins. 30 days in a row. When you do any exercise 30 days in a row, then you know what? You can turn it into a lifelong habit. There are psychology studies on this stuff. You can make lifelong habits if you can commit to them for how long? 30 days in a row. Allah gave us this training so we can develop taqwa. Allah made Ramadan tougher because He wants your life to be what? Easier. Learn taqwa here so you can save yourself for 11 months. It'll be better for you. Because when you save yourself from haram, when you save yourself from sin, when you save yourself from forgetting Allah, then your life becomes easier. Allah opens more doors of rizq. Allah makes your health better. Allah makes your family better. Allah makes your relationships with your kids better. He even makes your wife nicer. I know, it's possible. The first thing Allah wants you to think about when you think of Ramadan is not pakode, it's not samosa, it's not the ketchup, it's not the fries, it's not the sleeping during the Taraweeh. Allahu Akbar. You're the only guy standing up. Everybody else is in ruku, you're like... Then there are people who do extra long sajda, not because they're in khushu', because they're like, come on. That's not what you think about when you think about Ramadan. Quran is telling you, when you think about Ramadan, you will have to think about what? First and foremost, the fact that the Quran, the greatest gift of Allah, the fulfillment of the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam, was given to you in this month. When you do training, then you're going to ask to do even more, yes? But when you finish this training, Allah will ask you for more or for less? He's going to ask you for less. So the day after Eid, when you're sitting at your home and the chocolate is looking at you and you eat it, you'll forget that it's Ramadan. And forget that it's not Ramadan. You'll eat it and go, oh. By mistake. Oh wait, it's over, yeah. Does it ever happen to you that you eat after Ramadan and still feel kind of guilty? Yeah? That's pretty good training. Now you're even thinking about the halal. And if you're even so cautious about the halal, then you must be super cautious about the what? The haram. That's the training of Ramadan. That's not the training of Ramadan, that's the training of fasting. Ramadan has its own purpose, fasting has its own purpose. This is the purpose of fasting. If you find yourself losing control, if you find yourself really tempted, if you find yourself going towards haram very easily, one of the easiest things you can do is consciously fast. Consciously, not subconsciously. Some people fast and say, well, might as well lose weight at the same time. No. If you consciously fast, it will actually develop taqwa. You know, when you get something a lot, you stop appreciating it. When you have something a lot, you don't appreciate it anymore. If you eat meat every day, If you eat meat only on Eid, oh my God. I'll tell you something about myself. I'm on a diet. I haven't had chocolate in 30 days. When I look at chocolate, I don't look at it, it looks at me. Okay? If you eat chocolate every day, then you have no appreciation for chocolate, let me tell you. Let me tell you, a Kit Kat is just a Kit Kat to you. It is a piece of Jannah to me. In that month, you know what you're remembering? How much Allah can change the world with dua. The map of the world looks different because of the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam. 1/5 of the world's population says La ilaha illallah and growing because of the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So how dare a Muslim underestimate the power of dua? Think about more Quran than you ever have. You're going to memorize Quran this year in Ramadan. You're going to love reciting it, love listening to it, love talking about it, love listening to its explanation. This is what you're going to do. This is going to be your month of Quran. That's what Allah wants first. Then He says, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْ. Then whoever gets to witness that month, then he should fast. So now, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرَ فَلْيَصُمْهُ. Whoever gets to witness that month among you, then he should fast. Check this out. Allah did not say, whoever lives in that month, or you should fast in that month. He said, you should witness that month. By the way, to witness something, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمْ, to witness something, you have to be awake or asleep. Wait, let me say that again. To witness something, you have to be what? Awake. Oh, so you have to be awake in Ramadan? Yeah? You sure, Bahrain? You sure you understand what I'm saying to you? You have suhoor, then you pass out, then you wake up for dhuhr, and you pass out, then you wake up for asr, and you pass out, then you're really awake for maghrib. And then you eat so much you can't stand in salah. Oh yeah. If you want the most out of the month of Ramadan, you have to go out of your way to stay what? Shahida minkum shahra. Falyasumhu. Don't spend your day sleeping. Don't spend your day. I love the teenagers. They're the best. They pass out like they're dying, and then they wake up. Is it time yet? No. So useless. God, do something with your life. Stay awake in Ramadan. Don't sleep too much. You can sleep the rest of your life. This is the month where all humanity is supposed to wake up. The Muslims should not be sleeping. The Muslims should be awake. Allah will give you energy. There are two students in the college. One of them studies every day. Every day. The other one never studies. One of them graduates on time, the other one graduates much later. The one who did not study, what was he doing? If he was not studying, what was he doing? Fooling around, sleeping, playing video games, sports, movies, whatever, right? And the guy who was studying was having the hardest time, wasn't he? He wants to watch a movie too. He wants to go play too. He wants to sleep too, but he's staying awake and he's studying. This one is going through difficulty and this one's going through what? Ease. But when the student who worked hard graduated, his life was a lot easier. And when the student who didn't put the work in, later in the same years, his life is what? A lot harder. There are two people. One of them exercises every day, eats right every day. Chocolate looks at him and he doesn't eat it. And then there's his brother who says, dummy, eat whatever you want. Exercise, come on man, who needs that? يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ. Doesn't exercise, yes? They're the same age. They're both 18 years old. And one of them takes care of himself, the other one does not take. By the way, is it easy to take care of yourself? No. It's a sacrifice, isn't it? It's pain and endurance, isn't it? Okay. 30 years later, both of those 18-year-old men, one of them is 48, the other one is 48, yes? But one of them can still walk like this. And the other one? One of them looks lean. The other one looks like a snake just swallowed a goat. One of them sits down on the plane comfortably. The other one sits down and he doesn't have to put the tray table down. There's already a tray table here. You can just put the food on there, it's fine. It's pretty even surface. One of them is going to have diabetes, high blood pressure, back problems, heart problems, yes or no? And the other one's going to be playing tennis. Isn't it? So he went through difficulty in the beginning, and as a result, he enjoyed long-term ease. Yes? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Allah made Ramadan tougher because He wants your life to be what? Easier. Learn taqwa here so you can save yourself for 11 months. It'll be better for you. Because when you save yourself from haram, when you save yourself from sin, when you save yourself from forgetting Allah, then your life becomes easier. Allah opens more doors of rizq. Allah makes your health better. Allah makes your family better. Allah makes your relationships with your kids better. He even makes your wife nicer. I know, it's possible. Don't sleep too much. You can sleep the rest of your life. This is the month where all humanity is supposed to wake up. The Muslims should not be sleeping. The Muslims should be awake. Allah will give you energy.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. If you enjoyed this video, please do share it with friends and family. If you want to see more videos from this series, click on the box at the top. If you want to see other videos, click on the box at the bottom. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks.